Keith Bryant, Shreveport Volunteer Network. You guys do amazing work. Want to get right to it. What have y'all been doing for the past week? And you're going to keep it up today, I guess, huh?
Yes, ma'am. We're going to keep it up today. We're going to keep the momentum going. It started after the snowstorm hit. We saw the need for firewood. We went and started cutting firewood. Myself and my best friend Tommy Giles and our amazing team of volunteers, we started just giving firewood away. You know, everybody really couldn't understand why aren't you selling it? It might as well be like gold. I was like, well, this wood's not for sale. We were donating it away because we saw the need was great, and you know, we're here to help one another and love our neighbor as ourselves.
Excuse me, Mr. Keith, who are you guys? I see Shreveport Volunteer Network. I see your name. I see Tommy Giles' name. But there's got to be more than two guys working their ass off to help everybody out. Who are you guys? Who formed this? How did this happen?
Tommy, why don't you answer that?
Well, the Shreveport Volunteer Network is you. It's me. It's Keith. It's the bus driver that couldn't get to work today that had a few minutes to spare and wanted to take a meal over to their neighbor's house or check on them, and so we've learned to empower people and engage the spirit of volunteerism inside of them, and you know, to be able to get out and make a difference, and you don't have to have $1 million. You don't have to have a piece of machinery to do it. I mean, you could do it with the people that's around you. You know, who lives on your left, who lives on your right. Yesterday we were at a grocery store, and the lady was trying to get multiple cases of water, and she was denied. And she only walked out with one, and you could tell she was upset. And we just happened to have about 15 cases of water in the back of my truck, and my daughter. I told my daughter, I said, you know what we have, right? She said, we got water. I said, we're going to give her all the water we have, and her eyes lit up. So that's Shreveport Volunteer Network. It's seeing a need, filling a need. You know, we're not asking for a pat on the back. We're just saying, take care of the people around you, and we won't have to have so much assistance from outside sources like our.
But the latest I've seen, I saw a bunch of photos the last couple of days. Where do you get snowplows? Where do you get road graders?
Those bulldozers, y'all were,
bulldozers to clean. I mean, you guys are out there cleaning roads and people's parking lots, for heaven's sake.
Farmers in Stonewall.
They just brought them up here and said, hey, let's use them. I'll help.
We just said, we need your machines, and nobody else is doing it right now. Can we use it? They said, yeah, we got to get to work, so please, somebody's got to do it.
Okay, you guys obviously have to have real jobs, but you kind of set that aside when there's a crisis? Is that kind of what you do?
Kind of. It's volunteering is all the time. I mean, it's when you get off work and you're on a lunch break and you see somebody who needs something, you go do it and then go back to work.
If somebody wants to help y'all, what can they do? What's the best way? They say, look, I want to spend a few hours helping. Put me to work.
Yeah, so they can contact us through our website and do a contact form, because the support has been so overwhelming from our city that now we're trying to, we need help with our website. We need help with people, kind of mitigating what their talents are and what they want to do. And, whether they're doing meals, they're hospitality or blankets, or they have heavy machinery. We have contractors calling us left and right to use their machines. So they can contact us that way or through our Facebook page.
ShreveportVolunteerNetwork.com. You guys are amazing. We can't thank you enough. And I know you'll be busy for the rest of this week, too.
Yes, ma'am.
Tommy and Keith and everybody, whoever the hell we're talking to. A pleasure, gentlemen. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Great work. We cannot thank you enough.
Thank you, Gil. We love you.
You bet. Thanks.
1017. Oh, we cut him off. 1017 FM 710 Keel. Here's traffic.
Looking right now at some slow-moving traffic on Kings Highway near Linwood Avenue, and we have some traffic delays on Airline Drive near Oldmondon Road in Bossier City. If you have anything to report to us, give us a call on the traffic hotline. That's 687-ROAD.
Well, we hit 67 yesterday here in Shreveport, and today it looks like 62 for a high with abundant sunshine. Clear sky tonight, low 38. Sunny tomorrow, up to 72. And a mix of clouds and a few sprinkles on Wednesday with a high 67. Showers on Thursday. Thursday's high 56. Richard Wettig, the Weather Channel.
So Creighton with bikes, etc. Did your wife end up liking the commercials you did?
She really did.
Power of information. Keel News now.
Low water pressure still a problem for many parts of Shreveport. The town of Benton also having serious water issues. An emergency's been declared in Natchitoches. Boil advisories in place for many area communities. Shreveport leaders say about 10,000 out of 70,000 still have just minimal service. Crews working around the clock to get the water back up and going. Long lines all over town as more than 750,000 cases of bottled water were handed out across our community. More truckloads of water expected in the area today. No in-person classes for Caddo students all this week. No class today, but all virtual for the rest of the week. No classes in Bossier Parish today either. Many Caddo schools still don't have water, and this poses lots of problems with hundreds of students on campus with meal prep and bathroom facilities, in addition to safe water for drinking. Some good news on the jobs front. Reuben Wright has that.
General Dynamics is set to hire 2,500 workers in Northwest Louisiana. These folks will staff a national call center in Bossier City, but many of those hired will be able to work from home for the first few months. The pay is about $14 an hour with full company benefits. You do have to have a high school diploma and some customer service experience. From 101.7 FM and 710 Keel, I'm Reuben Wright.
The COVID vaccine operation at the state fairgrounds back open today. More people are now eligible for the vaccine. Louisiana teachers, school support staff, daycare workers, and pregnant women are now eligible. Also, folks age 55 to 64 with qualifying health conditions can get the shot. You can see those health conditions on our Keel app and on the Keel website. A fatal shooting in Shreveport. It happened Sunday morning on D Street. Police believe the shooting was the result of a domestic dispute. One man was killed, another was detained. The victim was shot several times. When should schools reopen? Well, the president's goal is to have the schools open at least one day a week, regardless of grade, and that in order to do so, districts need additional money to comply with safety guidelines. But House Minority Whip Representative Steve Scalise of Louisiana says that's simply not the case.
There's over $60 billion still remaining in previous relief packages specifically for reopening schools. The money's there. This idea that you have to pass more money, the Congressional Budget Office said the money in this relief package moving through Congress this next week That money will not even be able to be spent. 95% of it won't even be able to be spent until 2022.
Scalise added that about 40% of students are back in school already, and therefore a precedent has already been set on how to do it safely. Gas prices still climbing. The average is now $2.64 across the nation.
San Francisco Bay Area is again the high in this panel, $3.57 for regular, and the low is Baton Rouge at $2.20. Salt Lake City has an average $2.35 price. Boston is $2.56, and so is Miami. Chicago's average is $2.97.
The average price in Houston remains low at $2.22, but is still climbing. I'm Erin McCarty on 101.7 FM and 710 Keel.